We're live. Cases of the Wednesdays was last, and now we're on Streamlined. It's Sunday. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
A couple of fun additions to the stream that I'm trying out here. If you type in the chat, you can fight each other. And you'll show up and start fighting each other. I see Twisted Taboo on there. I see Stream Elements coming for some fun. So we got some battle warriors that anytime you chat, we'll just jump around there and bother you guys and be in the way on the stream for people to see, which I thought was kind of fun. They're doofy, like little fighters that just lose energy as they go. But I'm Dane. I'm the Dungeon Master tonight. I've got 6 of the best players on the planet here tonight. They are playing a variety of characters. So my sister from another mister, Megan, is playing Calcine. She is a Fire Ganassi fighter barbarian who is well known throughout Grenweld, a council-ran country, probably most mid-tier as far as like extremes go out of all the countries. But she is well known due to her shenanigans in the arena there and just for being a bacon princess in general. Facts, maybe. And we have Tim, my brother from another mother, born the same day a year later than me, is Tim. And he's playing Magvarus. Magvarus is our human life cleric to Perego, because he just loves spaghetti. And he is known to collect random animals and any and all treasures. Whether they're worth anything or not, he's going to bring them back just to make sure. Not much of an appraiser. Now, below him, we have Max, my actual brother-in-law. He is playing Roland, because he got tired of being a wizard. So he's come back with Roland, who is a half-elf, who is he is a bard and a fighter. He's known for being invisible and flailing all over the place. He's also known for his luscious, black locks of hair that fall out of his helmet when it comes off. Next to him is my bestie from another mestie. That is going to be Cam. Cam is playing Jill Sarah Hawk. Jill Sarah Hawk is an Eladrin rogue, and she is known to be an assassin and also hides in shadows quite a bit. She is not known for getting deep into melee, and when she does, on the rare occasion, it's usually bad for her. She also has a couple other personas, the princess and the crone, so we can deal with that when we get to it if we need to. The newest member of the team here is Eric. He is playing Gene, who is an adolescent-looking boy with a weird hat and kind of starry eyes, and he tends to polymorph into mammoths and say kind of strange things at different times. We're not 100% sure what his deal is yet. We did just free him from prison. And last but not least, everybody's favorite former ranger, current bard of Valor, College of Valor, is Evan playing Webb Winterthorn, the halfling. Magvarus is a real treasure. You just wanted to get another little body on the screen. I know what you're doing there, Megan. I see you. But yeah, so we left off last week. We were in... What's that? Hello?
Oh, I forgot I wasn't muted. I'm eating too many grapes.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, so we left off last week with everybody coming and running to try to get out of the main lord's keep or manor, where he's got you guys kind of bent out of shape. You're basically in the foyer or foyer, depending on where you were raised and who you know and how many languages you speak. That being said, we are at the top of the round on your turn, Megan, for Calcine. Let's see if we got a test to see if these sounds come through.
Okay, can you also, did you clear Calcine? Because I still, I asked for that a while ago and...
Never heard you say it. Apparently Evan has her. There you go. Cleared.
Yeah, thanks.
No problem,
What's happening?
Should be there now whenever you get a chance to go back in there.
I mean, it took a minute for her to populate. It just now did.
This is the way. Cool, so we left off, though. Calcine, it's the top of the round. She's just getting into fantasy grounds. Just so we're clear, this is Lord Enderstern's manor. He greeted you guys in the throne room when you were brought in for questioning. Once he disappeared behind a curtain, all hell broke loose. You guys destroyed a couple of golems and a bunch of guards, found some prisoners, escaped to this point, and we're working on getting out into the open so you guys can make good your getaway.
All right, cool. So here I am. I am.
Rock you like a hurricane.
Yes, exactly that.
Here I am. Boom, boom. On top of it, with bard you. All right. So I am fighting a blackguard, and I have a boomerang gauntlet, if I recall correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take care of this blackguard with my great axe of giant slaying. I wish he was a giant so I could get all that extra giant slaying goodness. But we'll have to settle for just great axe goodness. An 18 hits. And let's just go ahead and do the second hit. Get that taken care of. 26 also hits.
Oof.
Murr. 13 damage with the first slice. And the dice is also a 13 damage.
Alright.
So we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna hit him with the...
Yes. So I didn't hear any noises. Did anybody else hear noises?
I'm not hearing anything.
It'll only do noises when you do damage, but it should be doing it when you do your... Oh, maybe the Giant Slayer is not in there.
Yeah,
I'm sure that it's not.
I guarantee that word is not in
I'm
there.
just hearing the sounds
Make
of
it, though.
victory.
Sounds of victory!
There you go. Cool sound
1d6. Okay, and I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Hmm.
And I'm sure that's not in there either because I have to modify it. So my
No,
stuff probably isn't.
I mean, the unarmed strike worked earlier. The original one, the one at the bottom of your sheet, it made noise.
Oh,
That's
I've
just play a noise thing.
edited all of mine.
Yeah, it made a noise when I did it. Went thump.
Yeah, no, you heard it.
Jacob, did you guys hear that on the stream? The thump. Oh, we'll have to find out when he catches up.
All right, well, that's my turn. I did 36 damage. To Blackguard 20. He's... Holy moly, I just heard something finally.
I think that was the change of turn sound.
Jilsara Hawk.
Okay, so do I have enough time to get out of here? That's kind of the question. Without you filling me with some boulders. I feel like yes.
Oh,
I heard that.
heard that.
So 20 there. Go 60 total, or 90 total, so I use my dash, right?
Yeah, but then you don't get to do anything else.
Yeah, that's okay. I'd like to live. I'm thinking. I mean, I don't know how fast you're gonna make this happen. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do this. Let me go here. So the 20 that I did, just do that, and then 10 more. Is that doable?
Yeah.
And stay within my 30?
Yeah. And then what?
Okay. And then I'm going to shoot. There's this doorway here, right? So I can shoot past Calcine to Blackguard 20.
You could shoot into... Yes.
I feel like I'm shooting right at Calcine. I've already made her mad once. Get back into
Oh, actually,
calcination.
I meant to move. God damn it. Oh well.
Alright, so let's go ahead and...
Forgot we were trying to get the F out.
I can use my bonus for steady aim now, right?
No, because you moved.
Oh shoot. Okay, well, let me turn that off. Can you turn that off? I clicked it already.
Yeah, I can totally do that. Hold tight.
I clicked it twice, thinking
Yeah, you
maybe
did.
the second time turn it off. My bad.
I did it. You're good.
Okay, so let's go ahead and shoot this guy. See what happens. Ooh, okay.
So I'm not sure if you guys need to join the... Do they need to join the link too in order for their sounds to work? Here, I just sent an invite in the chat there. It says join my Sirenscape session. If you click on that, it should open up the Sirenscape browser window. Just keep it open in the background, and then you should start hearing the sounds as they work.
Yeah, they're definitely working.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, and I was targeting 20. Just
20.
as a reminder. It
Yep.
had me targeting 5 as well, but
It's just 20 now. I got it. I see it.
yes, please. Okie doke. See what kind of damage we can do. Slow. 37 damage.
I heard the arrow. It went off. Did anybody else hear it?
Yes.
Yes, I heard it.
Okay. And if you guys want sound effects too, just join my Sirenscape session, and then it should play through to your headphones too. Thanks, Mac. And then I think you're gonna do one more thing, probably.
Yep, a couple more. I'm gonna just go ahead and shoot again. See what we can do. Alright, 27 hits. Do a little bit of 13 damage. And then I can still move another 30 feet, right?
If you haven't done your bonus action, and I'm gonna say this now since I haven't before, you can use your bonus action this turn to move if you want, but moving forward, that second shot of your bow is gonna take up the bonus action.
What?
Yeah, because it's OP to have it without it having some sort of use. It's not just like a magic 2 shots like that. The fact that you could take 2 shots at all with it is what's making it magic. Giving it as one action though is OP.
So like these guards are like just guards, and they can do 3 shots with a crossbow, but you can't do 2 shots with a bow.
So
Yeah,
they're fighters, like they specifically.
Yeah, a fighter can do 3 shots.
She's a rogue. She technically is only supposed to have 1 shot. Her bow allows her to take her bonus action to get a second shot, is what I'm saying. Up to this point, we've just been letting it be a whole thing, but it shouldn't be because she gets 8d6 on that first shot for sneak attack. That's like her strength.
Right, but
Right.
she gets that on the first attack anyway. So I mean, she's
7.
never used
Well,
the shot really.
The real benefit of that to a rogue is actually if you miss your first shot, you don't waste your whole turn because you get another chance to sneak attack.
Right.
Which really improves her
Odds.
attack. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that will change how I play, but
Just a little
that
bit.
works.
Not a ton of
It's
bit.
not a lot of damage I get from the second shot anyways, so
Right,
fine.
but it gives you that second shot option, but it's not like broken where like every time you shoot you get 2, because that's not how your character build is with you having the 7d6 on a success.
And I get it, we're just making it too hard for you. It's fine.
I don't know what that noise was, but it's your turn, Webb.
I don't know, but it was
Might have
something
been.
impressive.
I think it was the heroism, which means he gets 5 temporary HP at the beginning of his turn.
And is immune to being frightened.
Yeah, he already has that on, but I don't know.
Well, it didn't give me my 5 temporary, so I just took it.
Who all did you target with that? I think yourself. Yes, I see it.
It's the range is touch, so I just did me, Webb, and Kelsey.
Okay. Cheer up, Evan.
Oh, no, it's fine. Main question, how does my elf slave lady look?
Isn't
Very,
she?
very dead.
Isn't she
Yeah,
super
she
dead?
got murdered,
How did she
remember?
get dead?
She didn't have. Oh yeah, Tim was very mad at me for that one too, because he's like, "How'd she die? She only took 11 damage." I'm like, well, her hit points were only 8, so 4.
forget-
Her hit points
what
were
did she-
4.
Did she get hit again?
Yeah.
How'd she get hit?
One of the guards hit her. This one here, blackguard 9, I think it was.
Well, she was riding me.
I was
remember?
carrying her.
Yeah, I was carrying
she's
her
riding.
with my winged boots.
Remember how he like
I'm
did the
pretty sure he
piggyback
jumps to
sign?
it right off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's not with you riding anymore though. I think that she did get off.
No, that just happened. Literally just happened. That was the last thing that happened last time.
Was there a time jump and I missed it?
I don't know, because I didn't change anything. She was up there and dead, and I remember fighting with Tim about her dying. Tim, you remember
No,
that?
because Tim, I was carrying her over my shoulder. I was on like helping her. I was getting her out, just her body, and then Webb killed her and was like, "Hey, get on the back, and she
Yep.
was like, "That's fucking weird," but did it
But I
anyway.
rolled like
and
a
she
nat
had her
20.
spear out.
She did it anyway, and then
Yeah.
I think we got here, and
he's
if you see
fine.
Webb's not on the ground anymore, I promise she died because me and Tim fought about it. She moved forward.
I remember her being murdered.
Yeah, it happened.
I feel like I remember her being married too. but I don't remember.
It did. You can save her still. It's not been a minute, so you can, if you got a diamond, you can revivify her.
Sure. Absolutely.
I have
don't remember
educated
getting
you
hit.
as somebody who doesn't know how to say no.
Everybody's talking. What happened?
I don't remember her dying a second time.
Whose turn is it?
It's my turn.
Evan's turn. Thank you for that. It's real.
Okay, so, well, that's a whole thing. I guess I'll Eldritch Blast somebody. Actually, I'll step here. And I'll blast number 4. Here comes the blast. 28 to hit. Blast 2 is a natural 20. Just go ahead and roll that right now.
Hey yo!
Okay, there we go. That's 16 damage.
Did I hear
just to
a
start.
crowd cheer for the critical?
It did.
Yeah.
It did actually.
That's awesome.
And then the 18 hits as well, so 2 more hits. Hey, that's max damage. And a 3.
Love that.
So that's not terrible.
Okay, were you moving? Is that... Okay, blackguard 9. He's just gonna short bow the hell out of Magvarus here. So here's 1. Ooh, critical hit, which means I think it auto takes this away from you. Like you're not gonna take the extra damage.
Yeah, it does.
Partially resisted. Perfect. Second shot for Magvarus. Misses because you're broken. And then final shot misses as well. Roland, you are up. This guy is gonna step back to guard the door, the exit.
All right. I'm gonna attack Blackguard 20 with my flail
Smart.
and it's a miss. I'm gonna do another one, and that was even worse. I'm going to move to engage Blackguard 4.
Oh. Do you like propose right there, or like what's the plan?
Yeah, that spot's fine.
So are you on one knee? Did you get flowers from ranged? A musician? Anything special?
What did I say?
You're gonna engage
You said
the blackguard.
engaged.
Oh. No, I'm just gonna,
Sidle on over to him.
yeah. Is Blackguard 20 not gonna attack me?
He used his attack of opportunity on someone already.
Okay,
Yeah, he already used one. Just
that's cool.
I'm just gonna sit here and like sigh under my breath, like we're gonna die in here because like everything's crumbling around us, and we're taking the time to fight these stupid guards. And I cast down.
I know, and at the end of the round, after Jean goes, the ceiling falls again. So
I'm sure.
as the place shakes and bakes around you guys, it is definitely making shaking happen. Dang it, Megan, you killed me again!
Alright, let's see if they make their saves. Probably not. That's a con. You know, nope, maybe it.
Damn, she just keeps hitting you. I like the little screen warriors. They crack me up.
And I'm gonna move over here to give roll advantage. His attacks. And use my bonus action to attack.
Oh.
Like 4.
Oh!
Good, Rave Dancer.
Don's got some fun sound.
Who does?
Oh, that's in
Don.
that one. Can I re-roll that? Yep, I'm within 5 feet.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna go
20.
re-roll that. Nice, that's a hit. So we'll use Blessed Strikes. And roll damage. Not bad. 12 damage.
Oh, yeah.
And that's it.
And then that sounds like something. Apparently I don't have a... Oh, here we go. That's good. Yeah.
How do I get the Sirenscape?
If you follow
There's a
my...
link in the chat.
Here, I'll put the link in there again. There you go. Just follow that link and you should get the
You
browser
hit the dot.
in your background.
Yeah, hit the dot.
This guy is gonna have to... Oops. He's gonna step down to here. He gets 3 attacks. He's gonna go 1 there. Need to take this off of Megan. Right. Misses Roland, it looks like. He's gonna swing it around towards Magvaris for 1 and actually hits with that. Whoosh. There you go. It made a noise. That's awesome. And I'll come back around for Roland as well real quick just to see. Nat 1. Okay, well, Roland and Magvaris, if you haven't used your reactions yet, Blackguard 4 is eligible for an attack of opportunity.
There you go.
Got him for a quick 12 damage.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt on him.
Is it your
I
turn?
had that bolt.
Oh, you have
It's not my
Warcaster.
turn, it's I can use the spell as a reaction because I have Warcaster.
Still new.
But I've already cast a spell this turn. Does that mean I can't cast another spell? Or
I don't
No,
think you
still
can't
cast it.
as a
Hold
because
on.
it's
You should have let me. Don't roll. You fucking eager monster. I was concentrating on a spell that I didn't have on my sheet, so
Oh.
now I don't know if I'm succeeding on that spell.
we'll just roll a d20. I'm gonna attack 2 more times, so you might as well put that on yourself real quick.
I just didn't want to do it and break something beforehand. I'm not exactly sure how this works. I think that'll work. Yeah, I'm concentrating on it. Correct. Yes.
oh, I do need to throw concentration.
There you go. Now it's gone. Damn it. And the 3rd attack on Jean also hits.
Google, settle mark for 15 minutes.
You got it. Your alarm's set for 7:37
Annika's
p.m.
on something tonight, man, for real. Alright, so let's see. I got 3 glaive attacks from Blackguard 20. I got 1 for Hawk, which is going to be a hit. Okay, partially resisted down to 7. He's actually going to go ahead and put 1 on Calcine. And miss, and he doesn't like that, so he'll try again on her. And miss again. Jean, you're up.
Then he's gonna get hit by Dawn.
Okay, am I in attack of opportunity range with this guy here? Since he is 10 feet away from me.
He's got a glaive, so his reach is 10 foot, so if you move, he does get an attack.
Okay, I will use my action to disengage.
Okay? You throw the ring at his feet, or, like, keep it, or, like...
What ring? What are you talking about?
It wasn't a good joke the first time.
I know. You have to be rude about it.
Sorry, I also forgot to do Dawn with Blackguard 4. That was turn, so
Hey, did you roll a death save for my lady friend?
No, because she died, because they overed her, like, she's dead, bro.
Oh,
She is right now.
Oh, that's not what I have.
I already yelled at you to throw her in a bag of holding. I'll revive her later.
Okay.
Easier to not have to keep getting them up. Is that it for you then? You're done? Disengaged and moved?
I thought I had a potion, but I have nothing. So I'm going to end my turn.
Alright, let's see what this is doing then. I gotta roll this. We got... Okay, 4 total. So that means we got 6 people. So 5 and 6. That's gonna be... Well, no. I'm just gonna roll twice or 4 times real quick. So looks like Roland, you're gonna need a dex save. Calcine needs 1. Magvaris needs 1. And another one for you, Magvaris.
20 for me.
Okay. And then 2 for Magvaris. First one's good. Second one's good. Okay, so just Roland is going to take damage. Roland, you take... Oh, max damage. You take 12 damage from a rock that falls.
Clunk.
It's like it fell on you. And we had 2 fall by Magvaris, 1 there, and 1 here. Magvaris causing, and we have 1 more that fell by Calcine. Okay, that was Jean and
Are
Calcine.
the guards? Are these not like? Are they intentionally missing the guard?
No, they're falling all throughout the building. These guards aren't the only ones. They haven't hit them yet, though. I did 1 through 6 for you guys. I'm just calculating your guys's.
Convenient.
Yeah, helpful.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit this guy a couple times, and then I'm gonna suggest that we finish this. I'm gonna suggest that we take this outside.
The guy in front of you is dead. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh, I didn't notice that, actually. So I'm just gonna go ahead and... How far away am I? Jump up and over.
Okay.
And, I guess I'm gonna hit Blackguard a couple times. Blackguard 9 a couple times.
So you're just gonna... Are you gonna just take attack from opportunity from Blackguard 4 then?
I guess so, if I can't jump high enough to get over him. I mean, he's got 10-foot range, so...
Yeah. Not if you don't want to hit the ceiling, so he'll take his attack. Looks like that is a hit to keeping you mad, that's for sure. He
I'm
just
mad anyway. About to hit
cuts your leg as you swoop across. For 1? How's 13 reduced down to 1?
She had a temporary hit points.
10 hit points.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, God bless it. All right, so you jump over to him.
All right. I'm going to... Actually, since I jumped all that way, can I, like... Is the door directly behind him?
Yeah, he's guarding the door.
Since I just, like, came at him like that, could I potentially just, like, tackle him through the doorway?
You want to try to land tackle, like, as you come down, tackle him?
Yeah, I mean, I was going mostly forward. If the ceiling's not 10 feet high, then I just sprung forward at him like a bullet.
Yeah, it is 10 feet high, but, like, it's not high enough for you to not get hit by a 10 feet attack, I'm saying. So
right. That's fine. But,
so
like,
feet first or head first? Like, are you spearing him, or are you going to drop kick his ass?
I want to say maximum velocity would put me head first.
Okay, let's see it. That's athletics,
So I'm
right?
just gonna, like, oh shit! Just gonna, like, grab and hug him, and we're gonna tumble out the door together.
Okay.
So what am I rolling? Strength?
Athletics.
Athletics? All that. How's it? 27.
Not enough. Just kidding. Pretty good. Let's see if he is any better, though. As is his potential way, right? He could be better, right? He could easily get it. 18. So, nope. You managed to grapple him. He is grappled and tackled. And you're going to try and skid out the door a bit.
Yeah. Safety.
And you could drop a grapple on him, too, if you'd like to.
Oh, yeah. Of course. I will take care of that. And that's my turn, right?
Yeah. Hawk.
Let's go. Alright. I mean, Hawk's yelling out at this point. We want to teleport or what?
Magvarus rolls his eyes.
He's like, I've been talking
It's been
about that for hours.
I've been talking about that for 2 days.
And we asked you, and you said, "Nope, offers off the table."
Nope. Only Magvarus asked. No one else asked. If anyone else asked, maybe we'll think about it. Not Magvarus. Alright. Mind your business, boys.
I wasn't sure if you had it up or not. It's funny that you do, though.
Why is mine going so slow? Alright, so I'm gonna go towards the door. You guys are hearing all of this, right?
Where is this coming from? Like, is this like
We're-
how
we
many
don't
different
hear
things do you have?
You're just going crazy with guilt from
I
all
don't-
murder.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Is this actual gaslighting? Is that what's, do I know what this term means now?
Very cool. I hit sneak attack. Or not. Shit, I hit the wrong button.
Okay. Looks like
I
you
hit sneak attack. Why did I hit it?
26 hit him. Yeah, it doesn't look like you have sneak attack on.
No,
Oh, it
literally
does.
said-
Damage 77. Let's see it right there.
Damage 77?
Yeah,
76.
76. That's what I mean.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
That much damage.
It's on there a couple
This
times.
is acting really, really sluggish, so
Try your damage on him again. It was number 4. Yeah.
this looks more accurate. 30 damage. Schwap.
So he gets 9 back.
And I'm going to go another 15 feet, hang out behind Calcine, as I do.
Okay.
Courageous and stuff,
As is my way.
as is my way. This is the way.
All right, Weber. There's that heroism again. And you got the 5 on. Did you add it or did it do it?
It did it.
Nice.
Where's my girl?
In Magvarus's pocket.
Okay. Do I know that?
Is that right, Magvarus? Did you scoop her?
I have not scooped the Moon Elf stave.
I'm
I
not.
scooped
Oh, when I
the-
cleared the enemies, she cleared off of there. She was right here.
Dane?
He told Evan to scoop her.
Sorry, I thought that he was saying I'm gonna scoop her in my bag. She's right there though, bud. That little arrow pointing down.
Okay, I got it. I'm gonna fly that way, scoop her, and like a mama lifting the car off of her baby. It's gonna take all my strength, and I'm gonna get out the door.
Oh, good lord, I can't even accept that
Call
there's so much
me
stuff going on.
Mama.
Do it.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20. And how many can you move?
Can you move 50?
Oh, well then here. Because you can't pick her up and double move.
Oh, is that an action to pick her up?
Yeah, and it's
like
better
a
too
bonus
because you're.
action.
Yeah, it's going to be part of your work to do that. And the thing is too, like if you were to pick her up right now and just start running, he'd get an attack opportunity on you as well.
That's fine.
He used his attack already.
Oh, well then he wouldn't. But you can't do all that in one round. So you're going to get over there and throw over your shoulder. She's pretty small for an elf, just not as small as you.
He has a bag of holding.
I'll move that much further.
Don't you only get 25?
I do. Yeah, I moved 15 to get there.
Oh, I was thinking about the 5 foot up too.
I do have a bag of holding. I could slink her into.
Okay. Slinks her into the bag of holding. The blackguard is going to command you to run, Calcine. Give me a wisdom saving throw. Megan? Okay. Okay. You're good. I didn't know. Aw, you're like, not gonna run. Sorry.
I've got things to do here.
Orlando.
I can move. It's like that far.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast that blackguard on my turnaround and just
4?
4, yeah.
But you're taking a... He already used his attack, didn't he?
Yep.
You
First
love-
one's a hit,
You love that.
9 damage. Second one is a hit, 15 damage. Third one is a hit with 18. And another 13 damage. And I'm going to say, fuck you.
Oh. It's colorful. Magvars.
Alright. So, I'm going to just say, finally, we're leaving. Thank God. Thank Perego.
I don't know why that's playing. Probably because of Dawn. Yeah.
Yep, it's amazing.
You like it?
I love it.
All right. Well, it's just $6 a game for each of you besides Megan. So and you can just
Who's
give.
charging? I'm on the paid.
I'm telling them to give you money.
Yeah, so as my bonus action, I'm going to move down a little bit here. So we're going to smidgen it over here.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
So did you walk past that? Like, how, you just went through a threatened square, or like through his square? Or you're thinking there's enough room between the door and him that you can just walk around him?
He's grappled.
Oh, that's true. That's a good enough point, I guess. What a fucking guy. Alright, Blackguard 4. You know what? He's gonna jump up on this rock right here, and he's gonna swing up at Weber 3 times. 1. Nat 1. Can he re-roll it? Webb, do you want to take an attack of opportunity on Blackguard 4?
What a boob.
Do you or no?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna stab him in his throat for even looking at my elf lady.
Oh yeah. He manages
25.
He does hit you for 5 damage, but you hit him for 13, so you definitely got the better play.
My dog.
Not by
So you
Dawn.
get hit with your what? Oh,
By the
Dawn.
Dawn. Yeah.
Dawn.
Not Dong. Blackguard 5.
I didn't say it.
He's gonna. Oh, he's gonna use his action to disengage or to get out of his grapple. So, contested strength check, Megan. Never mind. I rolled a 1. You keep him. Gene, unless you roll a 1, but
That was the wrong blackguard there. That was 9, not 5.
oh wait, really?
I rolled a nat 20.
That's all right. I still use this. I guess I got to go back to 5. Where the hell he is? Is he dead? Oh no, he's way back here. Okay.
Rolled a nat 20 against his critical.
Yeah, you're gonna maintain him then, but Blackguard 9 still gets to do his stuff. Wait, is 9's up there? 9's not the one that's grappled. I got 9 as grappled. Oh, it's 5. 5 still gets to do stuff. Okay, I wasn't
Mine's
wrong.
grappled.
I wasn't wrong. Okay.
Mine's grappled.
Yep, perfect. I'm gonna hit Gene with a short bow attack here. And miss. I got a short bow coming in straight over here for Webb. And that looks like another miss, and then one more for you, Gene. Another miss.
Oh, by the way, it's hard to see through the dawn for him. So
Oh, it's hard to see into that?
yeah, it's obscured.
That's cool. Alright, so the one's for Gene then. But Gene, you're up.
Okay, well, I forgot I have my boots on, so my movement speed is doubled. Still. I'm keeping track of how many rounds. This is the 7th round I've had them activated. It works for 10 minutes per long rest.
I don't think the sound effects are coming through on the stream itself, though.
Move there.
We'll get it fixed for next week.
Yeah.
By the way, I died at sound stream.
Right there.
Oh, yeah. But not the noise. Yeah, the noises aren't coming through. That's okay. We'll get the sound effects to work at some point here, guys. So are you double moving then?
Me.
Or no,
I have magic boots. Okay. And then this guy wanted to be Manor head. Yes. Does that mean he saved?
He succeeded. Yep.
I don't know what that means actually. Okay, I guess that's it.
Okay, and let's see how many fall. Apparently that's
Fine.
heroism and wild surge rage effect. Maybe is what
It's
just
my rage.
It's just the rage.
That's what rage comes. Yeah, that's what, because Leah's did that when we played.
Love it. Love it. And I heard the heroism in the background. I wish that the stream could hear it. We'll get it figured out. So top of the round's Calcine. I have 11 boulders following, which each of you get one. Potentially. Potentially.
Magbaris and Calcine ain't getting shit. We outside.
Aw. Okay, well that's more for the rest of you then. So I'll roll a D12. And I'll give, let's see, Roland 1, Jean 2, Jilsara 3, Webb 4. So
Hey,
1, 2,
what about the blackguard?
they're the rest of the numbers up to 11.
Okay.
9.
And that's how collapsing buildings work, fellas. With less people in the building, the more likely they are to get hit by rubble.
You're not more likely. You just got 3 numbers out of 11.
No, but like if we had more people in the building, then each person would be less likely because they would be spread out amongst more people.
I'm glad that
I
we've
should
come
have
to
the
this.
fewest because I'm the smallest.
You're the closest to the ceiling with the most damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The closer you are to danger, the farther you are
9.
from harm.
10. 11. It's just Roland needs to roll a dex save.
Great.
Don't get bonked.
5.
Got bonked.
You have the dexterity of a boulder.
So I think a 5 isn't great, so it's going to be 2d6 damage real quick. So Roland, you'll just take a quick 8 damage.
Okay.
Then it's Calcine's turn.
Alright. I'm going to so when I tackled this guy, I tackled him onto the ground, yeah? Like we rolled out the door.
Yeah, I mean, you tackled him pretty good, and you guys did slide out, but he slid out still up. Like, you didn't knock him, fall him down. He, like, basically caught you, and you guys twirled out on your, like, stumbling, knee to foot, foot to knee. You're all tangled up, but you're both still kind of grappled each other.
You ain't grappling shit with a nat 1. How do I want to handle this? I'm gonna grab his hand. I'm gonna grab one of his hands and go, "Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself!"
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna do that. It'd be really funny though. Well, I got him grappled, so let's. I'm just gonna let him go and hit him. Actually, before I let him, I'm gonna like throw him out of the way, and then I'm gonna maybe use a bonus action and like toss him to the side. Strength check.
Okay.
Well, that's what I'm doing. What am I doing?
I mean, I didn't roll very well, so.
I got another nat 20.
Kelsey looks around at you guys, and she's grappling this dude, and she just reaches her hands inside his solar plexus and just pulls apart and splits him apart like an alien eating a bad guy. Sick of this place.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it then.
She drops the two sides of his body to the side. Splat, splat. Blood and guts just visceral, just all over the drawbridge there out to the electrified forest there.
Oh yeah, are we on electrified land or what?
Well, you're on the path out, like the main path, so.
Okay, so we're okay because we're on. Yeah.
Quote unquote. I mean, that's how you feel right now.
Well, I'm asking you to tell me what the outside looks like. This is my way of saying.
Oh, okay. So you want to see what the outside
What
looks
am I
like?
perceiving?
Yeah, so you get out there, and the outside does still have the electrified grass all around, but it does appear to mostly just be around the manor, not on the path up to the manor.
Okay. Well, then I would like to move 55 feet down the path.
She's like, I am going to go as far as I can.
I'm gonna rip this dude in half and go.
And jumps away. I like that. Okay, let's just go ahead and say this. Calcine, invisible.
No!
Rips him in half and just jumps away. And Jilsara.
Jilsara just saw Calcine split a man in half. Similar to what she did that caused this entire thing to start. And is feeling a lot better about herself now. So, alright. She's gonna step outside, follow her friends, take a peek, wonder what's going on out here. And still shoot one more shot back at Blackguard number 4, just because. And rolls a nat 20, baby.
Yay!
I like this sound thing.
Yeah, it makes you feel good, doesn't it?
Alright, Hawk, so you move further there. Okay. Looks like you got some pretty healthy hits with the critical bow there, so let's make sure you got your stuff on so you get your full attack. Standing basically in between two halves of a guard body.
Shift, right?
Huh? Yeah, hold shift to. Well, it'll automatically critical because you critical.
Yeah.
So I don't have to do that. Okay, that's what I was asking. I just want to make sure I didn't mess it up. Cool. It's a lot of dice.
Cool.
Ah, you heard too. The sound effects are adding to it for sure. For me, I can't wait to get them on the stream because they do sound so good.
I need this death described.
How's that look?
He explodes in half, and she's like, "Look, now it's 2-1."
Me too. Me too.
And she basically turns around and shoots an arrow back to the guy standing on a block, swinging like a piñata at Webb, who's floating around behind him, and the arrow just goes through his throat, and his teeth fall out of the bottom of his neck. Is that how that looked? That's how I envisioned it. All right, Webb. Sorry, if you can imagine somebody's
teeth fell down out of his neck.
Well, yeah, because you basically removed his lower part of his jaw, and his mouth just came out. And now he's
Webb
dead.
looks horrified. He's like, oh god.
Oh,
wait.
What's that sound effect for teeth falling down your throat?
Nobody wants that.
I'm pretty sure that Webb is splattered with this guy's like teeth though. Like his teeth just like pelt you. You know, like a drum.
Disgusting. Webb is going to move 50 feet from this area. I think that's teeth.
A rumbling growl sounds along the exterior of the fortress. You're not sure what it was. When I say fortress, I mean like large manor.
Sorry, guys. I haven't eaten in minutes.
No, you're
I
fine.
don't know, it's built like this fortress.
Okay, Roland is going to viciously mock Blackguard 5. He's going to say something like, "This castle will be your tomb, haha." And then
He feels really mocked. Like I'm pretty sure he's sensitive.
Oh wait, that was an Eldritch Blast. I didn't mean to do
It hit him.
that. No, I'm going to do the vicious mockery.
Yeah, but it's just mockery. This.
Oh, he succeeded on the save. Okay, I'm just going to run away.
Okay.
He was less than impressed with that mockery.
He got through. He was not like very mocked at all. He's like, I don't know, buddy. I mean, you might have killed all my buddies, but like, you kind of ran away.
Don't call me buddy, pal.
Don't call me buddy, guy.
Friend, guy, partner. How many more can we come up with?
I'm gonna go the way of Calcine and get out of here.
Stay on the path.
Yeah, definitely staying on the path.
Ignore the bird. Follow the river.
Same path. The same path that we used to get here. So I'm pretty sure it's safe.
I like how your thought process are always logical and I'm the dungeon master. Come on, bro. Oh, good. Gene, I still got enough room here to shoot at you. Here you go, Gene. Short bow.
Don't forget I'm obscured. I love you.
By what?
No,
Dawn.
The giant
He was wrong.
dawn.
He was wrong. But all 3 arrows do miss you because he's just not used to the light. Gene, it's your turn. 3 arrows literally sink, 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 like all one on either side of your head and one above, right on the wall behind you.
You got a small haircut.
One went through your hat.
It's an expensive hat. I'll double my movement and move 20 feet out of the fucking way.
Are you leaving on the trail too then?
Yeah, I'm leaving on the trail.
Okay, and that's the
I'm
end
not
of.
gonna just like I'm not my butt.
So okay, so you guys.
I'm never gonna miss my turn.
No, because you know when it is when that noise happens. All right, cool. So I'm just gonna go ahead. The rest of you guys are gonna get out of here too. And you guys head along. And here's what the thing: that noise you heard, that growling you heard, when you look back as you're making your escape, you see it's easily a 40-foot long gold-skinned dragon just breathing down dragon fire on this manor from the top. And as you guys finally get out, the middle section just has melted to pieces, and blocks just slide in and fall, and stuff starts crumbling. Anything wood is starting to catch flame. A lot of the like rocks themselves have actually melted. So,
You know what I like about this is that it's not our fault, guys.
Nothing to do with this.
No one even has to know we were there.
Compared to the red dragon we saw in the Prowling Jungle, is this one larger, smaller?
a little smaller than the red dragon.
Okay, and also a question, since, I mean, I guess we know things that our characters don't, but does Webb have any idea, like, as much of the arcane writing as he read and as much of the help that he gave that prisoner, can he even attach those two things, maybe? Like, knowing anything about dragons and...
It's a great question, and there's a 1 in 20 chance.
What about me? I was like
Never
next
tell
to him
me
when he
the odds.
busted out of the ceiling.
Right.
What would you like me to roll for that?
So Eric,
Probably
Eric, I don't know. I would think, yeah, just roll a 20-sider, man. Cause you could, I mean, because the only thing it would be maybe would be Arcana. So you can roll a 20-sider on Arcana, but you need really fucking high, like more high than you know, nothing low.
How about a 2?
I'm gonna go with
the
not
worst thing you could possibly roll.
right. It is because that one you can reroll. So yeah, no. So you guys don't put it together because he didn't actually free him. If he'd have freed him fully, there would have been no stopping it because he'd have taken you guys out on his back. But
Right, but like he did most of the work. Like he
He didn't.
Getting out, like he was not getting
He
out of
didn't.
there without Webb having done what he did.
that may be true, but
Fact.
Webb didn't stick around to see him finish the work to get out. The closest
Didn't have a
one,
chance.
exactly. Well, that doesn't change the fact that he didn't see it. And the
He
closest
couldn't
one,
do that.
Megan. The closest one to him that could have maybe even had a chance would have been our newest member, Gene. But he was busy with the wall.
My arcane,
He knows that we wanted to help him though, right? Like he's not going to try and burn us because he knows.
He knows. How's that song go? Yeah, no. You're not sure, honestly, because you guys don't know that the dragon is anybody from inside there, and B, you're not sure, but you do know like knowledge of nature for the bard, I suppose. Maybe the wizards.
But he would, he would recognize us.
The dragon might recognize you guys. With a 17 gene, you would know that historically gold dragons are not evil.
well, yeah. I mean, I just assumed that the people in the castle were dicks. I mean, I was locked up there. I kind of knew it's bad. I'm not necessarily evil.
So, story about that though is due to the vision. You came to the place and you served in his home for some time as his teller, but then mess up one time.
I tried to tell him, he didn't listen.
Fickle nobles.
Yeah. So you guys are now currently in Summerside. You have just left Lord Enderstern's manor ablaze and falling to pieces. He was officially the oldest standing family line to the throne, the original Grenwell throne, because it used to be a monarchy, and then the monarchy was dissolved, and some brothers decided to make a council out of it, but then royal lines still exist, and the council typically is made up of either very high-powered merchant families and or like people who have royal blood in their lineage.
So it's essentially England. They have a king.
So,
There isn't a king and queen after the brothers who formed the council. A few like 600, 700 years ago. No, it was more than that. It was almost 900 years ago. The brothers of the king and queen, instead of fighting for the throne, they actually were family and decided let's make a government for the people out of it. And there isn't an elected king and queen. It's just the high chancellor that is essentially in charge of the head of the council. And then there's depending on the year, 5 to 7 other council members.
Okay, so there's two. I've got 2 ideas, but I don't know if that they're much of anything. But we could go to the guild and be like, "Yo, you guys see that dragon?" and like ask them what to do about it from there, or we could try to find what I feel like Von Terran has not pull in the city, but he's got clout. Like feels like he might, I don't know, be someone to take advantage of a situation and take our side.
Possible.
Is my griffin there? Did my griffin make it to the manor?
He came close, but he did not come close because of the dragon. Remember?
Oh yeah.
He spoke to you. He's like, "There's a fucking dragon. I'll be at the house." He's like, he's in the hero's manor, which is right over there to your guys' west,
Yeah.
just west of the Emerald Strand and up a little bit.
does the Lord Eaterstar, or whatever his name was, have some estates here in town somewhere?
Yeah, you guys just burned it to the ground. Well, your guys' companion, you half freed, just burned it to the ground. That was his main
Where is it?
manor.
No, that was outside of town, though, right?
No, that was here in town,
It's in town.
It's like right in the middle of
right
the
there.
Oh, no shit. Huh.
Big blue arrow.
Huh.
So is the town in chaos right now? Like, are guards?
Yeah, it's a little bit. I mean, you guys leave the premises and you like run out and you guys are in the street and there's people fleeing the area in general around the manor. There's people, like, you hear the bells ringing and you see the place is on fire. There's people coming with like buckets of water. There's people that... Huh?
Relegast. Does he have a place?
Relegos? Is he still with you guys?
He's
No.
dead.
He did.
Yeah.
But he still has a house somewhere.
Yeah, so that
I
place...
mean, his manor can't be looted.
No, Relegos's place was over in the Chivalry. And it is... Oh, I'm sorry, the Skiffs. So if you look at the Skiffs, the place that you guys saw, not Relegos necessarily his place, but that's where those boys met.
You know? I'm just going to throw it out there. You know? I'm going to say, if we need a place to hunker down, I know that he's not going to be home.
Which makes sense, because Gene wouldn't know about your guys' heroes manor, which is right here.
Yeah, we got a house.
Look at the way he thinks.
Oh, I don't know if you know this, Gene, but we have our own heroes manor.
That's
That's
just
what we call it because we're heroes.
Well,
See that
that's,
building?
we had a custom
building
welcome
just
map
behind
made
us.
for it. It says Heroes Manor.
Are you a hero? I mean, we should probably
Impressive.
find that out before we invite you over.
Not seen much out of you other than, well,
I
nothing.
mean, I can't be heroic, certainly.
This poor kid.
I'm majestic
Probably.
in my time. I have my moments, certainly.
Alright, so the town's in chaos. There's a dragon that we probably don't want to do anything with because
Yeah, what's the rest of the town doing? Are they like
it's
flipping shit?
typically a nice dragon. So this dragon's clearly been wrong.
Yeah, so what the town is going bananas, like we talked about. There's people fleeing the burning area and pointing and screaming up at the dragon. There's, town guard themselves are lining the walls and, getting catapults and crossbows and stuff into position to try and shoot at this thing. But as you guys are like running for your lives to get away from that place because you're like, okay, we don't want to be there. The dragon itself makes a final couple fire passes and then flies up into the clouds out of range of these archers and catapult people. And the town doesn't necessarily settle down. The fire brigade or whatever kicks into motion in the Emerald Strand and starts to try to douse the flames. And there's people everywhere screaming and asking questions and wandering. It's general chaos in this Emerald Strand as you guys are moving your way towards the Heroes Manor.
Well, Webb, this entire time is going to be kind of flying rooftop to rooftop towards the manor.
Okay.
Sarah's just running towards it. Wondering if anybody knows that she split a man in half. Are we wanted? By anyone else?
What are you
I don't
talking
think anyone really knows what's going on at this point. Cassian's not running. I don't feel like after I get out of there that I'm still trying to run. I don't know if it looks more suspicious to run or not.
What time of day is it?
It was just getting to be like evening when you guys are in, like when you're about to leave there, so it's like starting to be pretty dark, which is good for you guys.
The Loggerhead, is that a bar?
Yep, it's a really nice one.
I mean, Roland could go for a drink.
Go nurse that concussion with the logger.
Fucking parts.
Certainly don't need to sleep on a concussion.
Heard you don't want to sleep, but you do want to drink.
And like, I don't
Maybe
know,
ask if any.
some
Shows
fish
know what's
dips
going
or
on.
something? A
You
steak
gave your
pie?
bomb, so you're staying up.
So I mean, you guys lucked out and got out of there before the place fell in. Finalized the fall in. So that place is a complete and total disaster right now. So let's just do this to. So it's definitely in bad shape. And it sounds like some of you are talking about going to the Loggerhead to enjoy some beverages. Like, oh well, I got out of that pretty good. It's an upscale pub and inn as well. You would know, Webb would know that Curtis Darling is the manager, whereas Sterling Mooney is the owner.
Are they nice guys?
I mean, they're okay. I mean, Sterling Mooney is an old retired white boy, and the other guy that runs it is his nephew. But they're known for running a pretty large establishment. It's these two like rectangles right here, right where it's centered on. Those two rectangles are all the inn and bar. It's pretty good size. Known to have live music.
It's got a real Buca de Beppo feel.
Yeah, it's super fancy.
Roland is gonna holster his flail and take off his helmet and go over to Webb and be like, "Am I getting like a goose egg up here? Can you tell?"
Oh, it looks like a goiter.
A goiter, not a goiter.
Webb is just like whispering to his bag of holding, "It's gonna be okay, princess."
Yeah, am I able to
Fighting
cast
back
Raise
tears.
as a ritual?
What's that?
Am I able to cast Raise as a ritual, or do I have to have the spell slots?
I think it's a spell slots.
Okay, so I need to rest so that I can cast Raise on the dwarf and the...
Yeah, I
Oh.
The casting time's an hour. No rituals.
Yeah.
So yeah, so let's just start with everybody. Let's go through it. What's everybody doing? Kelsine?
Yeah, I got two things that I need to do. First of all is probably go talk to Junior's family.
Mm-hmm. Senior?
In fact, yeah, it's probably time to talk to Senior. Because that was kind of something that got brushed over and it needs to be dealt with. And also, I trust Fontaine and I want to know what he knows. And this is all, like, this city's crazy and he's got his ear to the ground and I want to know what he knows and I'm going to share what we know.
Okay. Heard. Jill Starhawk.
Trying to read back on my notes. This is 3 months ago. I don't remember when this all started.
Well, we spent like 6 weeks in that guy's place fighting
This
your way
started
out.
because of your downtime actions.
Yeah, so I overheard these guys at the bar. So I still don't really know what the Mists of Dawn is, so that's good. Really productive use of our time. What bar was that?
You go drop some
Overboard
dead
Parlor?
bodies off with your guy that owes you a bunch of money?
Yeah,
As a warning.
Yeah, that's true. I do need to go visit him. So where is that? That is the Killick Fair. No, that's it. Overboard Parlor. Yeah, Overboard Parlor. I need to go there. Is that top left, really?
She's gotta go get some scratchy lotteries.
All right,
Now
so
get some money.
uh,
I invested 1,000 gold, and I got some new capsules.
Gotta check in on your investment.
That's right.
Yeah, we did this whole adventure. We didn't even get paid, man.
That's insane.
No,
I'm
we
about
got
to go get
arrested.
paid right now.
Wait, why do I have 3,000 gold points? Gold pieces.
why do you only have?
No, that's like way more than I thought I did.
Oh, I mean, that's not very many compared to what you guys have had. I didn't add anything to it.
It's fine, I'll
So
take
that's it
it.
for me. I'm going to the Overboard Parlor.
You're going to the where?
Overboard Parlor. Check on my money.
The Overboard Parlor. Okay.
How many
And
days has it been since April 2nd?
what do you mean?
Is this still the same day as when we went to the docks? It has to be.
It has to be. It's only been 6 weeks in real life. It's only been 5 hours in game.
Yeah, like we got in that whole thing. She killed the dude. We stopped that one guy and tried to keep the one guy from going in the magic circle. And then we got arrested. And then we've been in that thing. Like we haven't been arrested at all. So it's got to be the same day.
Well, so it was a different, like it was literally almost 2 months apart where we got back to Summerside. And I popped in there, they didn't have my money. And I told them they have 1 more week.
No matter have my money. It's not been that long yet.
I don't know if it's been a week.
Yeah. No,
I
it's
don't know how
been
many days
it's been maybe 24 hours because I think that you went and checked on your money, and then the next day we went and checked on the dots.
Just got an itchy trigger.
She goes in there. She's like, "It's been nearly a whole day. Better have half that much of a week's worth ready for me."
Guys, it's been 5 months since that happened. 5 months, 1 day. Just...
I'm glad that Dungeons and Dragons is a joke to you guys when this is life for us over here.
So I'm just gonna go and check on him and ask him how it's coming with my money, just to remind him that I'm still paying attention. And ask him what day of the week it is.
It is. I guess it was Tuesday, so this must still be. This is going to be Wednesday tomorrow.
Yep.
All right, Web Winter Thorn. What's your plan?
Web's going back to the Manor.
I'm getting rid of this heroism. It's out of here.
He's
There's
going to
my
wait
rage.
for Magvaris to arrive so we can bring back my girl.
Okay, so you're just going to stick around with Magvares.
Yep.
Okay, and Roland. You mentioned the bar.
Roland is going to take the rest of the night off. He's going to go to the loggerhead and drink like 3 beers and eat a bacon sandwich, and then he's going to have Oliver Uber him home.
I'm
Yeah,
giving-
he is.
Here's your inspiration. There you go. You deserve it. Anytime you make your mountain Uber.
I'm giving him inspiration too.
Yeah, it was a good one, so he deserved it.
Yeah,
All right,
you get barbarian inspiration.
Magvaris.
Because of the
Are you just going to
delicious
rest?
bacon sandwich.
Uh-huh.
Are you just going to go rest him?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Okay, and then last but not least, Gene.
I'm just gonna stick with Web, I guess, because I don't know where that place is at. Sure it is.
I have to turn this dawn off at you as well. There it goes.
I don't think it's Dawn. It's his ring of protection.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's what a ring of protection sounds like. If you're ever curious.
It's not very good for sneaking around. It's always like singing to the bad guys and stuff. Like, hey guys, I'm here. Oh, I'm safe though.
That's how it protects you. It distracts everyone. They're like, "What's that singing?"
That's Ruddy Mysterious.
Ruddy Mysterious. That's too funny. All right, well, so you guys managed to. Some of you managed to get back to home. You go drink, Rigby. You go drink. Really, you're going to check on your guys about money for real, Jilsar, or were you going somewhere else, Cam?
I mean, I don't know what to do now.
You also
that was my
had
plan.
that-
I thought it had been a week.
You were also looking,
Go ahead.
trying to figure out what was going on in the basement of the Red Sox.
No, that is
Right.
true.
And I don't know that. So that's why I wasn't sure if I want to go back to that same place because I don't know what's going on there. So if I can go, you know what? I'll put on my old lady outfit. What'd you call her? Crown?
Crown, yeah.
And go back by that fire.
The Red Sox.
Is it the Red Sox? I didn't write that down. Oh
That's-
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you're gonna stop by Hero Manor, change into the Crown, and then waddle over to the Red Sox to do some due diligence on your money.
I could use a phone booth too. Whatever works.
Fresh out of those. Okay. And did I miss anybody else? It sounds like everybody else is pretty much ready. Besides Megan and Cam, everybody else is gonna go just rest for tomorrow. So you start bringing people back because there's like 4 dead bodies in somebody's bag.
Sorry.
Only one of them we want to bring back.
Well, there's the dead blind dwarf. There's the wood elf lady that you're in love with that rode on your back for a brief stint. And then there was another prisoner too, wasn't there? No, that was just the dragon.
Didn't I have somebody dead in my bag too? Or
Yes,
no?
you do.
Who is it?
But we're not sure why you're carrying him, other than maybe just to hide the body.
Who's she carrying?
Pretty much it.
Hide it.
The guy she killed to get us into this mess?
Oh yeah,
From the
yeah.
dock.
Yeah, you got the doc. You got 2 of the dock guys in your bag holding
She's got Doc dead.
dead dockers. It's ridiculous.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's totally fine. How dare you just murder people for no reason in this game?
So, I might need to take a break somewhere to go bury the dead.
It's up to
I'll
you.
wait to go with Magfara so he can make sure I don't get
If you could
cursed
do
or
a
anything.
flyover on the castle and drop their bodies in the rubble.
Smart.
All right, so everybody roll a 20-sider, just cold, naked, and we'll just see who goes win. Because I'm gonna make it so. Cold and naked. Here we go. 15 so far is the winner. That's Roland. Oh, 20 for Calcine. Okay, cool. So we'll do Calcine, Roland. Just waiting on Tim, I think. Oh no, there he is. 2.
I rolled 2.
2. Okay.
So are we.
All right, Calcine. So you're going to you said something about what's her name or what's his name, and then who else? What else?
Well, I mean, didn't my goblins and Junior and everybody get murdered?
Yes, a bunch of goblins died, and then Junior died.
So
Yeah,
I probably...
You're doing all that tonight, or are you going to go talk about it tomorrow? It's up to you. I mean, it happened today.
I know it happened today. I guess I'm just trying to figure out if there's like a massive crime scene that's being opened at my shop, or if anybody's ignoring it, or...
So you want to swing by?
I'll walk by it on my way to go on my way to Barn Terran's estate.
Okay. All right, so you're going to head by... Right there. Where's Barbarian Bacon at? There it is. There's Barbarian Bacon. 8 goblins is now 3. No, I'm sorry. 6 died, so it's now 2. Marvin is one of them. Okay. So you go to walk by. You're going by yourself, or you can at least walk with her to with each other to the Daggerford. You and the crone, or she's got to get ready. I guess that makes sense. So you manage. You walk past the Daggerboard. You go through the Chivalry up to towards the skiffs. Across from the skiffs is Barbarian Bacon. The building is roped off. There is a pair of guardsmen there. They can't be older than 16 or 17. Their armor barely fits. You're not sure if they know which arm is better for them to use for a sword. Like these are kids. These are like the new recruits you guys have seen kind of spattering throughout town. But are you going to stop or continue past?
I'm pretty recognizable.
Well, you are basically covered in guts,
I think I am.
too. I mean, because of the butcher's beard, yes, but also you ripped a guy in half.
Well, you know, the thing, but mostly it's just it's the bib, you know. It's the thing, the whole thing. I can't do anything about it, you know. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna be a concerned owner, proprietor. What's going on here? What happened? Who are you, and why are you standing guard on my shop?
Oh, you're Calcine, he says, with like his voice breaking apart as his teen, vocal cords are trying their hardest to be a tough guardsman. Oh, you're Calcine. You're a mighty fighter from the arena. You gotta stay back, Calcine. I know this is your guys' place, but there's a murder here. Your staff and the boy, the baker's son, he died violently.
And what's being done?
Well, the head inspector came by earlier, then a couple hours they were looking into stuff. He started asking questions to the neighbors, had us doing all kinds of stuff. But then this the dragon, you see the big shiny dragon is burning down half of the Imperium. Oh God, the Emperor Strand was in so much trouble. And everything.
Yeah, I helped kill a dragon once that was bigger than that, so it's probably not a big deal.
Oh my God, it's a big deal. All the rest of the guards went to help. He points over there. He's like, it's still a fire. Look, and he points over there, and the other guy's a little less of a Weasley like voice where he's leaning against there, got his spear down to lean against. You're pretty sure he's awake, but you don't look it.
I kind of look back and go, ooh, well.
And like the dancing lights of the flame from that from that manor, like light the horizon up, and it's just a very beautiful sunset, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of look and go, ugh. Well, not to make it all about me, but do you know when someone with more authority might be available?
Yeah, I mean, a head inspector, I'm sure he'll be around. He could answer more questions or whatever. I don't really know too much. This is my first guard day. And he told me to stand here with this guy. It's his second week. He's been around for a while, but like we're both just guardsmen.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say, you know, what's your name?
Steve.
With 7 E's.
See the monkey from its rainy here. It's cloudy with a chance of fall.
He's just like, I'm Steve. Listen, Calcine, really seriously though, you gotta help me out here. Yeah, it's more V's than E's. I got 2 V's.
Okay, Steve, it seems like you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work.
Nobody's gonna get past me, Calcine.
Sample of bacon.
Oh man, I love your bacon.
I'm gonna hand him a small sample of bacon. Say, keep up the good work. Make sure not to let anybody in here, and I'll be back by in the morning to see the head inspector.
He takes it in a worn pair of gloves in his hand. You know, he's got some pretty worn gloves, and you can tell when you're getting a little closer to him and handing the bacon that he came from a poor family. So, like, this guard duty is probably putting food on the table for his whole family. So, but yeah, he reaches out with his threadbare glove. He takes the bacon happily. He says, "Wow, Calcine, you really are a real good lady. You know, I don't know. I don't care what they say about you down at the arena. You're a winner in my book."
Oh, they say I'm a winner there too. Don't worry. And I walk off.
Okay, roll a perception check as you leave.
Doesn't matter what they say. I haven't lost yet.
That's true.
15.
You hear his voice as you walk away. Says, "That Calcine's a real peach. I don't care what they've said down there. I don't think she's ever gonna lose. Double or nothing, my ass. I'm betting on her next round." All right. After Calcine, we've got Roland. The place you're going to, the Loggerhead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. The floors are marble. The walls are like varnished oak. You know, like really nice shiny oak. You can tell it's like old wood too. Like it's not this new trees they grow to just make buildings. It's old wood, marble floors. There's a wine rack behind the bar. There's 2 sets of stairs going around and like wrapping up around the edge of the building to the top floor where there must be some rooms. You can smell really, really good smells coming out of the kitchen. You're pretty sure they must have made some kind of roast or something. There's a large cauldron on the fire that's bubbling with some kind of stew in it that smells pretty good. Occasionally the lady will come by and drop something else in it and mix it up as it gets deplenished. And then there's a pianist playing on a small stage to the side, and they're just going nuts on this piano over there, and it's some of the best piano playing you've ever heard, considering there aren't very many pianos in the land in general, as they're very expensive and they don't really transport well.
All right. Is there a stool open at the bar?
Oh yeah, so you sit at the bar, and you can get your food, you can get some beers in you. You're not there 10 minutes. Your first beer gone, second beer started, food shows up that you wanted, and just as you're finishing your meal, 3 really nice looking ladies kind of work their way across the room towards you, and like one of them has like a kind of a half a towel, and she starts to wipe your armor off. She says, "Holy, you'd thought a mighty warrior like you would have done something for your enemy's guts, but look at this." And she just like wipes off. There's a finger and the part of a guy's jawbone. You're like, just wipes it off. into the thing and like folds it up. It's like, that's disgusting. We got to get you out of that armor. And they start to, all three of them start to wipe you off and start unbuckling your armor.
Wait, hold on. They're starting to unbuckle my armor?
Yeah, they start cleaning your armor off with towels, and then they start to like let's get this off. Like your helmet's off because you're eating, but like they're like, let's get this pauldrick off. Let's
for sanitation purposes.
The first one who tries to unbuckle my armor, I'm gonna snatch her hand and say, "That's quite enough, miss."
Oh no! Well, you're filthy, and a man like you obviously can handle your booze, your food, and your women, right?
I have no interest in company this evening. Please
well,
leave
fuck
me.
you then! And all three of them get real mad, and they like push over your drink and spit at your feet, and like throw the towels on the floor in front of you, and say, "You're not welcome around us." And they act like they told you no, and they back away quickly as you you're like slightly dumbfounded with the quick change. It went from, "Oh, mighty warrior," basically take us, to "Fuck you, clown!" And they throw the towels at the ground.
I'm gonna snap my fingers for another beer to replace the one that fell over.
Beer, please. Just calmly buckles the one buckle back and gets another beer. The bartender brings a beer over to you and leans over, and it's kind of an older human dude. He's like, "Don't worry about them. They try to get their way with anybody that'll listen. Sluts."
That's all right. I just
you don't woke up broker, trust.
We call them snapper sluts here at the Loggerhead.
I had a more peaceful evening in mind. I've been through a lot today.
Yeah, well, it looks like it. They didn't quite get all the gore off you. Are you needing a room tonight, traveler? Don't recognize you much.
No, that's all right. My ride should be here in about 10 minutes.
Interesting. All right, well, settle up before you go. I don't want to send the guard after you. They're pretty tough.
All right, how much?
Looks like carry the one. 5 gold will cover it.
I'm gonna leave him 10.
Okay. 5 gold was already overpaying, but whatever you need to do. He'll take your 10 gold happily. Hey, thanks, stranger. Watch out for the women. They're crazy around these parts. They're always looking for somebody, and that armor doesn't look cheap.
And what was your name again, sir?
Oh, you don't want to know. I'm nobody important, brother. I'm just here for the good times, But if you're seriously, truly bothered by not knowing, I guess, I can tell you. So I'm sure you've heard of Sterling. That's the owner, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure you heard of my cousin's husband, Curtis, right?
Uh-huh.
He's the manager. Well, my cousin is his wife. My name is Steve!
All right, Steve. Glad to meet you. I'll look for you again the next time I'm in the Loggerhead.
This is my last day. I was just coming through and I needed some work to get on the road, but it was nice to meet a warrior like yourself. Have a good one.
All
I
right,
didn't catch your name, traveler.
Roland.
Roland in what?
Roland, the legendary mercenary.
I have heard of you! And he gets a little excited and he slides another beer across his. Don't go without another one. This one's on me. Just don't tell my asshole cousin's husband. Alright. So you're drinking. You had a chance at it. You almost got some, but then decided you weren't trying to risk it. So that's Calcine. That's Roland. We got some 10s for Gilsara and Webb. Webb, you were just going home, right?
Yeah.
And so was Magvaris. Gene was sticking with you as well. We're on to you, Mac. So you...
Alright, so I'm going back to good...
To the Red Sox?
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Old lady.
You crone up at the hero's house, hero's home, the home of the hero's manor.
Thank you.
You crone up. Give me a disguise check.
Is that what, sleight of hand? Is that deception?
Does she get advantage
disguise,
with the kit, or
disguise.
How does that work?
You have the disguise kit, then she's just, I think it is disadvantage.
I have a disguise kit, yes. It's one of my thingies, but I don't have a button for that.
Under skills, there should be...
No.
Oh,
That's
there is a disguise. That's
Deception or
Pathfinder.
something.
That's Pathfinder. Yeah. Just do deception then.
The brain doesn't.
Interesting.
Sucks. It's
With advantage,
I
though.
don't have advantage.
Correct.
So
If
roll
you're
again.
using the disguise kit, you'll have advantage.
So roll again. My bad.
You're not
Oh, that's worse.
proficient in deception?
I'm not.
It says this pouch of cosmetics. Da, 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 da. Proficiency with this kit lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to create a visual disguise.
So you get your proficiency bonus then.
The disguise is already created, though.
Oh, she rolled with advantage.
Yeah.
She got a 2. So
Right, but like, she already has the disguises. How does that work? Isn't that part of like?
I have to roll for that.
yeah, because she's got 2 specific disguises. Um.
Can't she just take a 20? She's going back to the manor to get ready.
She thought she had the whole outfit ready. She just put on the mustache.
Okay, there's no mustache, but okay, yeah, that's fine. If she wants to take, if you want to take the time to make sure it's put together and everything, do you have a mirror?
Let's see.
I found one in my room. You can use it.
That would be great. I appreciate you.
I don't need it. I know I look good.
Oh
What
my
skill do
God.
you use for that? Is that deception?
Yeah, I thought deception, but I mean, I guess sleight of hand too, because you're putting the disguise on. So go ahead with sleight of hand. Deception will be when you start talking to people.
Or stealth.
I want to use my
I would
slide.
think it'd be
I want to
stealth.
use my deception to critique them.
Wouldn't it be a stealth check?
No, because you're not hiding. You're disguising.
Kind of.
I'm like, that looks
Hiding
stupid.
it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why there isn't a disguise like there used to be back in the olden days.
There we go. There we go.
I see what you did there, Cam, but I've decided to just go ahead and remove sleight of hand from the game entirely. So I'm just kidding.
Is that what you decided?
No, I'm just kidding.
Don't take my things.
I don't. You can't have anything nice. Okay, so
You're
you
the reason I can't have nice things.
you crone up real good, and head on over. You leave there. You head over to the Red Sock. You go into the Red Sock. Red Sock is not the nicest establishment in town. It's a good size, only, and that's only because I mean it's a brothel. So that's why they've got any room to it. The front room is this like rounded part here on it, and then right when you walk in, there's a door that goes down to like a cellar, and then there it wraps around to the back, and there's a few rooms back there as well, and the bar is in the front. So there's a bar and the rounded area, and then the door to the cellar in the front. There's some tables there, and then there's this hallway with a bunch of doors off it for people to go into. You go in there, old crone style, and what do you do?
I'm gonna go up to. You said so. There's the bar and then the round area thing.
Yeah.
Behind that though is the hallway, right?
So like, if I'm gonna draw on the map, you've got the round entrance here, and then here's like the door in right there, and then at the round entrance there's the bar back here, like along the
I
wall.
don't know what you're drawing or where you're drawing, but are you actually drawing something?
Yeah, it's
somewhere?
yeah. And then
Let's see it.
these here, all this here, all
No
shoots
idea
off.
what you're drawing. So,
Door here, door here, door here, door here. Hall. So you can't see what that is at all. Here, I'll draw it bigger.
No, but you saying it as you click it
It's helping a ton.
sort of helps. I guess the point of what I was thinking she would do is go in similar as before, sometime like 2 years ago, sitting at a table, kind of at an angle where she can see the stairway down to the cellar, the doorway, and maybe the hallway. So kind of at the end of the bar. Does that sound right?
Yeah, so the bar curves. So when you walk in, if you go to the left, you'll be on the left corner of the bar. So that's fine. And then from there, you can see the stairs down, and you can see half of the hallway because the hallway curves around.
Okay. Let's do that? Am I within earshot of most things at that point?
Most of the you're in earshot of most of the bar for the vast majority of the bar, because the bar itself has a couple of tables and you're right at the edge of it. So, and you're in a good position to hear a good portion of the bar for sure.
Okay. Can I hear what's going on near the cellar?
The door is closed, the cellar.
Right, but as people walk to it.
No one's going down right now. No one's actually making moves to go down to the cellar. But
I'm just gonna listen to the bar chatter then.
Okay, roll a perception check. And the place is pretty busy. I mean, there's probably 10 or 15 dudes in here, about 30 girls altogether in the whole building. Most of the chat you're overhearing is talk about what plans, what they want to happen tonight, like what their price range is, what's on the menu, you know. And looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. You know, but
keep in mind that's an 18 out of 13.
No, that's always good. Even with an 18, there's not much going on here in the bar, like for you to overhear. You, like I said, you overhear the plans of some ladies of the night, as well as their Johns, whatever you call them. And you know, they do serve kind of a modest fare here. Nothing too super good, but I mean, you can get bread and cheese, you can get meat, and you can get kind of plain ale. You can get wine. And the lady behind the bar, a kind of busty lady who looks like she might, I don't know, you're not sure if she's a proprietor or not. She's like, she welcomes you and say, "Hey, old timer, you know, welcome. Kind of a weird place for someone of your age to be, but you know, we'd be happy to get you a drink or something to eat if you want." Or do you have interest in the other wares? And you see a couple of kind of handsome lads.
What are you doing?
I'm realizing this is the wrong character to wear. That's funny.
I don't think there was a right character between your two. You want
the
the noble
princess
lady
or the
sitting at
crone?
the bar?
You know, send in the princess or send in the crone. Either one's probably not right in a brothel.
She's here just
Here she
remembering the
is.
good old days when she worked here.
She shouldn't have worn a disguise at all. Her normal character is perfect for this.
Oh wow, I like the
I
crone.
thought it'd be discreet,
This
but
is good.
No, it's
I
great.
like where this is going.
Old timer, you looking for work or some food or?
are you hiring?
I mean, we're always looking for the you know, oddballs out. You know, there's people out there with fetishes we need to handle.
No. I think I'm all right. I'm here on a quest from someone that had some. I don't know.
I'm not sure why I'm here.
I have forgotten. I'm
I
too
have-
old.
I have old timers. I mean Alzheimer's.
I have old timers.
I just had some. I heard some chatter in the town about a fire and a dragon, and I wanted to see what was going on. Hear the gossip, and I thought, what better place than a place like this?
Ah, you make a good point. A lot of news does come through here. I try to stay away from all the ins and outs of the different lords and whatnot, unless they're paying customers. And you're right, there was, I think, a dragon attack across the way. Came out of nowhere too. Who just came down and burned down Lord Understern's manor. Word on the street is that he did survive. I don't know. I got back here already. One of his off-duty guards hurried out of here, and then some of the guys that were on once they finally got off after the fire was put out, which was about pretty recently. He's sitting right over there. She points to one of the blackguards. He's got his helmet on the table. He's got his short bow on his side, glaive against the wall, sitting in the across the bar from you.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear he's all right. Well, I'd like to pay my respects and buy them a drink then. I'm so glad they're okay. Dragons scare me so.
Let's get a deception check, A. And B, let's go ahead with 2 silver for their shitty beers you bought them.
I feel like I should still get sleight of hand. 17.
Plus your proficiency bonus because you have a disguise kit on.
What's my proficiency bonus?
Same as everybody's, it's 5, so it's a 22. So yeah, she says, okay, great, yeah, thanks, and she takes the drinks over, leaves you to your whatever you did. I don't know if you got food or not, but or anything to drink.
Not yet.
She takes the 2 pale lagers over to the blackguard and the mistress that he's picked up, and he lifts it up to you. Thanks, old lady. You know.
Yes, I was hearing that you guys were so brave against that dragon. Are you okay?
Well, all in a day's work. Lots of muscle involved with being one of the Lord's guards, as you can well imagine.
Oh yes.
In fact, we put down some intruders just this night.
You did? What happened?
I unfortunately wasn't part of that front wave, but from what I understand, they did a number on some of the guards and maybe even some of the dragon. All the particulars aren't out yet.
No. Well, I'm sure a
only a matter of time.
big beastly man like you can take them. No concern there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there weren't a lot of witnesses left after the dragon, but a couple of guards we were able to pull from the wreckage. Hopefully they'll have a good story to tell. And Lord Enderstern says he thinks he knows who to blame, and I guess he's going to hold a meeting. But that's rich folks stuff. I'm here for a good time. And he grabs the lady up next to him and hauls her off down the hall. Each of them beer clanking in hand. And the lady looks back over his shoulder, smiles real big, 5 teeth. Look at time.
Ready.
Well,
Well, I think she want to have asked where those folks have gone off to. No time to do that.
It was common. It was like just conversation across the bar, and he just scooped her up to go and fuck away his worries.
Weren't there two guys?
Huh?
I bought beers for?
No, I thought you bought it for her and the one blackguard that was there. Another blackguard had left when that one had come in, and this one's all charred and off duty now, whereas the other one was going back on duty. Does that make sense?
Okay, so we know that there's a couple of people left, so that might be injured but alive. So go back to the Manor house and the Hero house. What do we call this? Hero Manor.
Hero's Manor.
Yeah.
Go back and let everybody know.
I'm open to a different name, y'all. That's just what it is right now,
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna have to work on
Heroes
that.
recluse.
All right. Well, that was Jill Sara, and I don't know. Are you doing more in there, Jill Sara? I mean, that guy kind of dipped off.
No, I would be going back to the place.
That's kind of
Let
okay.
everybody know what happened and what the word is, and that Lord Enderstern is alive.
Okay, that's good. You make it back there as well. Everybody else is staying at the house. I'm going to give you guys a long rest, which you are able to get out, but
Oh, I wasn't headed back yet.
oh, that's right. You're still doing shit.
Sorry.
Sorry, that was you at the house. And then where were you going next? Cause try and find Vontarian.
Von Turin.
Where's his house?
Like Virginus? Is that a thing? Is that...
It's not, yeah, there's the Burgess right there. Was that where he was for sure?
I'm not 100% sure, no.
I think he was in the Imperium.
Yeah, he was in the Imperium.
Upper middle class neighborhood at Summerside. Yeah, that sounds right.
So yeah, you have to go back the way you came.
Alright. Well then, probably should have done that before I went.
That's alright. We're gonna make this building right here will be Lord Vontarian. Well, not Lord, but Master Vontarian. Which really isn't that far from the Hero's Manor you guys purchased, sort of. Anyway, since you're the last one, though, you hop, skip, and jump your way back over to there. You make it back over there. young elf lady answers the door. She's dressed in kind of commoner garb. She kind of answers the door and she slides a window aside. Says, "It's awfully late, milady. Is there something we can do for you?"
I need to speak with Von Terran. It's urgent. I'm a friend.
It's hard to tell beneath all the gore.
She should recognize me.
Could you wipe your face off for me so I could see a little better?
Yeah, I'll oblige, and then I'll kind of give up.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it. What's it look like? Dust your shoulders off type thing.
Wipe my arms down real quick.
Okay. Is it you, Lady Calcine?
Yes.
Oh, Lord Von Taran isn't taking any visitors, for he's out. He had many errands to run tonight, he said. He didn't say much about where, and the fights are over. Did you see the dragon?
Yeah, I did. That's kind of a big thing, and I was hoping he knew some stuff about that, so...
Well, I know he's very busy tomorrow, but if you come at first light, you might catch him before he makes his rounds.
All right. Will you let him know that I will be here at first light? And it's super, super important.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I will do that. And I just long rested you guys. That's what that noise is. That's how it sounds when you sleep. Awesome.
That's how it sounds when we heal.
No, that's true. Yeah, when you sleep and heal at the same time. All right, cool. So she essentially she's very nice about it, and she says she even recommends a better time to catch him. So you're not by any means put off by her, but she makes it blatantly obvious that he's not available and or not there. You head back, you get some sleep, you guys all wake up in the morning. Gene, you had a pretty healthy dream last night.
Mm-hmm. Did I?
I would say so. If you want to talk about it a little bit, that'd be totally fine.
Yeah. Well, I envisioned it as more of a vision.
Yeah, well...
that I had here.
So you all wake up first, and every one of you comes down thinking it's time to get moving, and there's Gene on the ground, shaking with white foam coming out of his mouth, his eyes rolled back into his head. Like he's shaking so hard that he's like vibrating in a circle around the floor. And then eventually he vomits all over and wakes up and says...
Okay. So, before I vomit and wake up...
Did that help or not?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
So you guys basically walk in, and I'm there, and I'm holding this, like, crystal ball, and I'm laying on the floor, and I'm, like, spasming. And as I'm spasming, I, like, kind of start to levitate up into the air, and, like, the room gets a little cold, and you see my eyes open up, and they're white, and the room's kind of dark, and you hear this, like, echoing voice come out of my mouth that doesn't quite sound like my voice. I gotta find breath. And this is what I say. Beyond the veil of reality, in the tapestry of fate, I have seen visions that beckon us. 3 stones, bound by destiny, each with a tale to tell. The first, a disfigured clam, lost and thought destroyed. But beware, for what seems lost may yet linger, concealed in the shadows. Seek then the second stone, a black pearl from the land of the elves, a land of grace and enchantment, where secrets are woven. Amidst ancient trees, venture forth, for the answers you seek may dance upon elven winds. And lastly, a large purple crystal nestled deep within the heart of the elven realm. The time to strike is not right, for the currents of time flow as a river, and patience shall be your ally. As the stars align and the threads of destiny intertwine, intertwine. Know that your path is set. Heed the call of these stones, for they shall guide you to truths untold. And then I drop to the ground, just unconscious on the floor.
Still shaking.
No, I'm limp now. Just like the light, the room comes back, and you're just like, what's up?
Quick, someone get a bucket of water.
I'm just gonna deadpan and say, "Hey, I like this new guy. He's much better than Webb."
Well, and Evan got kicked too.
That's how you know it's dramatic. People are just gone. They're blown away.
Yeah, there you go. That happened. You guys hear him say things and whatnot on the floor of your guys' manor.
And now I'm just unconscious, laying on the floor.
So is that at first light? Because I gotta get moving.
Yeah, that was just before dawn.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go. You guys got this. Yeah, that seems pretty important. I'm gonna go take care of something. We gotta see if we can save our asses.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna start making breakfast.
Okay, this place
I'm
is
gonna run to Von Terran.
the
I
house.
don't run. I'm gonna.
I can't remember. Did you guys hire somebody to fix the house up?
Not yet.
No.
Because it's a dilapidated ruin. You can see the stars through the ceiling. It's not.
Oh, yeah.
This place is not a home. Or when I say manor, I mean wreck.
We're used to camping on the road.
I get it.
This is luxury for us.
Just making sure we're all on the same page. This place is by no means fully livable.
Well, not yet.
Okay.
Everyone
I'm
has
clean myself up best as I can on my way.
Everyone has a private room though, right?
It's actually, I believe I had it written down. I might change it for you guys just because I'm so nice, but a 5-bed dilapidated house. So, and what I meant to say was a 6-bed.
I mean, that's a nice piece of estate, really.
Yeah, it's a good size.
If you're trying to get a 6-bedroom in Summerside, good luck.
Yeah, I mean it's just over the line into the Burgoness.
You wouldn't believe the price we still paid.
I
Hey,
think.
any of you guys have
much.
prestidigitation?
I think I do.
So Roland is going to ask Webb if he would help him clean off his armor after breakfast.
Yep, I do. I can do that.
Thanks.
Okay. Anybody going with Megan?
I'm gonna make breakfast and get ready to bring my girl back.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring back the girl first.
I'm gonna assist him.
Is Kelsey asking anybody to go? It wouldn't really occur to Roland where she's off to so early in the morning.
I did
Because
tell
he
you guys about Von Terran. I wouldn't think to ask either, so I'm probably just gonna go. I mean, I've really gotta go catch Von Terran, is all I said.
Okay. All right, so everybody else is just hanging out, getting breakfast. It is 10:55. We'll pick up with the conversation that you have with him next Sunday at 9. Sound good?
Beans.
Because we've officially got out of it, and now we've got to figure out what's going to happen, you guys. Whether or not if you have to fight every guard in the town in order to not be outlaws, or what. But
this man is not gonna let us just live. He's gonna make us the bad guys. Somebody's got to go down for the fact that he's imprisoning people wrongly. So what was Gene doing in there anyway?
Do we know that? I don't think we ever talked to Gene. We haven't talked to anybody.
No,
We pulled out.
it was.
Hey, we got 6 minutes. Go ahead.
So, Gene.
Whoa, Gene's still unconscious on the floor.
Okay, I'm going to throw some water on Gene.
Did it work?
Did what work?
I was trying to strive for the location of one of those stones I had the visions about.
Oh, did you find it?
I don't know. I was trying to do it, and Then I woke up on the floor and everybody's standing around me.
You told us about where we should go to find
Yep.
some of the stones.
Yep, elven places, a bearded clam. I can't remember all of them.
One of them was concealed in shadows. I don't know. I didn't write it down.
I shake my head. I'm like, it's concerning. That is not how that spell is supposed to function. I'll have to consult my books on this.
Hey, so we were wondering, what were you doing in that oubliette?
I was being imprisoned.
I mean, yeah, but what for?
It's a long story. I was the apprentice to a wizard, essentially, and I'm a divination wizard, and I had basically foreseen the events around these stones, and my wizarding master was not hearing me out, so I left his service and I wandered around trying to find the source of my visions for a while, until I found Lord Inverkeep, and I was working for him for a while as his seer, and he did not like what I had to say about the stones and their importance and how we need to proceed. And he imprisoned me for my words when I was going to leave because I found my time with him was fruitless. But he considered me an enemy because I had knowledge of how his core guns and such.
He was looking for the stones too?
No. He would not listen to reason about this stuff.
Oh, I see. Okay.
He felt safe in his stone castle, but I was like, this is not how Armageddon works, sir.
That's not how Armageddon works. Bruce Willis shows up. He's like, I know how Armageddon works. No, too soon.
Please, like insight to see if he's telling the truth.
Sure.
Oh, 30.
It sounds pretty truthful. I mean, he seems like a younger kid. You've seen him polymorph. I think you saw him polymorph. You know that he can at least cast some kinds of spells. It definitely
sweet lightning magic.
It was some kind of trance he was in for sure. When you guys saw him speak that all out, did you guys catch everything he said?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, the only thing I would question about it is like the reason he got in prison. Because if it was just a disagreement or something, but if like he was just like going nuts or something, then
you met the guy and you are questioning this.
No, I'm not. Not really.
This is the same guy that told us he tried to exile us.
Yeah. No, then he tried to imprison us when Roland decided to be an a-hole to his friend or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's what started all this. When
And
he just, like,
I don't know if
he just faked him out, and then they freaked out and tried to.
Did Jelsara come back and tell us that he's alive and gonna blame it on and gonna stick everything on us, and we collaborated with this gold dragon?
Well, so here's the thing: she got back late after everybody besides Roland was back, and then everybody fell asleep and everybody woke up. First thing that happened was he went crazy, and you said he went crazy making visions, and then you left, and they started questioning him, and no one's talked to her yet.
Hmm.
She's still sleeping. She's not a morning person.
That tracks. That tracks real good, actually. So, I mean, that's fine if you guys want to have that conversation with Calcine not there as you guys start talking to her about it. But I'm just as fine with picking it up next week with that conversation and Von Terrian's conversation to be had.
Hey, Calcine, before you go, breakfast trio.
Thanks, friends.
I'm going to go ahead and also roll 2d20s for my...
Your portent for the day? Okay, yeah, do that.
That's what I wanted to see. Fucking a 2 and an 8. Somebody's going to fail something.
That's good. Yeah, just make sure to write them down somewhere, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming to play. As you saw, the stream seems like it went a lot better. We were able to do extra stuff. Megan, Eric, and I will probably work on getting the sounds to come through to the stream between now and hopefully.
Sure you just have it set up on, but I love it.
You set it up, so.
Hello.
But yeah, so we'll work on that. Don't forget to follow and subscribe if you haven't. Prime ones are free. DMDBI317 on TikTok, so we can get one-shot TikTok D&Ds going at some point. And again, guys, thanks so much for coming, and I will see you Wednesday, 9 p.m. now for Cases of Wednesdays. And